we masuk kita punya ini pen drive, masuk komputer, cucuk, make sure masa dia cucuk ini, dalam kita punya disk ini kita ada dia punya ISO file lah. Kat sini semua benda kat sini, dia boot everything, ISO file ada kat sini. Right, so kita tekan restart now. So restart ni dia kita akan format the whole computer. We delete the thing that we got right here. Then we insert a new system right there. So right here we choose an option right here. We use a device, use a USB drive or a DVD. But since we using a hard drive, a pen drive, so we choose the second one. Then we just wait. Okay, so right here we already enter the Windows setup right here. So as usual, we just choose the language that we want to install. We can see right here we got English only because the ISO file that I download is just only the English version, the single language. So yeah, and then right here, the time zone right here, we have to find out our location, where is Malaysia. Okay, right here Malaysia. Right here, time and the currency format, and the keyboard we just maintain the regular one, which is the US keyboard. So we click next and install. So we just wait until the computer run until finished, then our system might be done. Yeah. We can see that right here we have to activate the window, but since we don't have a product key, so we just click first. I don't have a product key right here. So right here we can choose whether the system that we want to install right here. For education purpose, we just use the Windows 10 Home, the single language version, so it's more easier to us to install. But if you need it or require it, you can use the Windows 10 Pro also. But make sure you got the license. So we just accept everything right here, and right here we just install the window ini kan. So right here, right here we can go find the format because we want to format our entire system, and we just click OK everything. Oh, you can start already. After this, our window we're waiting our window to restart, and then we optimize everything, like separate the partition, the disk to a good mode. So now the system have already been installed again. And now our computer is rebooting, so we just wait until the reboot is successful. Yeah. So right here we just follow the instruction. Install sistem ini sebab kita nampak kita punya icon masa kita nak buka window, tapi sekarang dia masih tengah refreshing, tengah loading dia punya component dalam sistem. So everything looks good right here. So right here we can know our system has been already successfully installed into the computer hard disk right here. So now we just have to waiting the computer to configure and initialize all the settings inside. So right here for the name, we just put the name that you want. Password is not needed, we just click next. You will skip the password session. It means that while we log in our computer, you will need the password lah. So right here is a privacy setting of our device. We just accept everything as default. Then, tada! We get into our Windows system already. So we're just waiting, everything is setting up by window. Then it's done. So we get into our Microsoft window already. So this window is the window that we downloaded just now. So we just double check the window that we download right here. Click system. And we go for about. So right here. The window that we downloaded just now, we just choose is the window 10 home. So yeah, right here. So now we go to the device manager right here. So we find the driver that we're missing right here. So right here,
maximum
we can see right here the partition right here. We have only this PC, so we got only one partition right here only, which is our local DC. So why we can see here got 3 partitions right here is because the C is our local partition, the local hard disk. The the D drive right here is the USB that I plug in, and the DVD drive, this is the DVD reader. So although we see we got 3 devices and drive right here, but we only have one usable disk is the local disk C, the C drive right here. Click the window plus R, then we type CMD. Right here, we key in system info without any space, and then click enter. So our computer name is called this one desktop, and he got his own code. So right here we can also know our window is 10 home, Microsoft Windows 10 home, and below right here we can know the manufacturer of our motherboard, which is from Gigabyte, and the model is the 81M-S2TV, and the system and the motherboard type is x64 based PC. So right here we can know everything right here, and physical memory that installed inside is 6 GB of the RAM. So first we click window plus X, we find for disk management. We can see right here, actually we can see all the disks. So right here we just find the disk that we want to separate the partitions. For example, our disk local, the DC, the C drive, right click the shrink volume. So right here we can share how many memory that we want to share. So after we compound it, we just create. So right here we can see we got another unallocated space right here. So we right click, and then we choose the new simple volume right here. The partition, another disk that we create just now, we want to name it as what. We go into our folder, so right here we can know that our new folder is C drive. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching.